Welcome back, Supraliminal family.
Yo.
Today we have another episode of the Spin the Wheel Make a Beat Challenge, and today we have none other than Supraliminal's very own Kenjiii.
I'm nervous.
So we kind of had a one through last time, first episode, and now it's Kenji's turn to get in here. We're gonna be making a beat. We're gonna be spinning some wheels. With that being said,
Let's get to it.
let's get to it.
Let's go upstairs.
All right, guys, here we are in the studio.
Yo.
So today for the Spin the Wheel Make a Beat Challenge, if you haven't seen it, I'll give you the laydown of the rules. So we have two wheels that we're going to be using. The first wheel you're going to be picking out of our melodic samples. Now, me and Master Villain have both picked a sample each from Splice and a sample each from TrackLib, and I also made a little melodic sample of my own. So he could get any of those with the first wheel. And then wheel number two, he's going to be picking for the drum samples. So these are going to be from different genre styles. You know, you got future bass, hip hop. I think I got UK garage last time, so that's going to be fun. And then, like you mentioned before, those don't dictate the genre, the style of beat that you're going to be making. They're just the samples you get to use. So he could take it in any direction.
Yeah, we'll see.
And
I don't know what you guys picked, because all week these guys have been pestering me, being like, "Oh, you're gonna hate us," or you're gonna. I'm just like, "Oh man!" Like I was just telling them off camera when I was driving over here, I was nervous because I was like, "Man, like I've already never made a beat on camera under like a microscope like this." And now I'm going to get, blindsided. I mean, I'm preaching to the choir. You already did this.
Right.
You got any advice for me?
Right. In terms
Just
of
make a beat.
advice,
Just do it.
Just make a beat, man. I got a freaking clavinet sample last time, and I managed to make something out of
my
that.
luck, I get another master.
Yeah, so I think we picked some fun. That being said, we did pick some fun samples where my goal was to challenge you, but in a way where I think that you would see a path towards it. So it wasn't completely like,
you're not gonna screw me over.
Yeah. I try to be like, oh, this would be
guy behind the camera though.
yeah, I don't know about him, but all right. Well, so yeah, that's the lay of the law here, and lay of the land, right? And that being said,
let me spin this first wheel.
Yeah, spin that first wheel.
Let's see.
What do we got? Oh, he got free to pick. We forgot to mention that that's one of the options for the melodic.
That was a wild card.
He got the free to pick. That's like the ideal. You get to just whatever.
I get to
whatever
pick,
you're vibing with, man.
Dude.
Oh, that's fun. Master Villain.
Dang. So I get to see all the madness that these guys try to give me.
That's, that you couldn't have landed on a better option, dude. That you must feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, honestly, that relieved all the pressure. I'm like, oh, thank you.
So awesome. So now we're gonna move on to wheel number 2 and pick that drum sample. See what genre.
Oh, let's see.
See what genre Kenji's getting today.
We get.
What do we get?
What are we getting? Oh! Okay.
You got the trap.
Dude,
samples.
that was so close to giving me boom bap drums.
Yeah, that would have been like, oh man,
I got to pick the sample.
The boom bap. That would have been too easy. I would have been like, man, spin again, bro.
Yeah. All right. So I got the trap
Nice.
drums. So tap in with me. We're gonna cut right here. I'm gonna get everything loaded up on my computer. We'll go through these samples, and you guys are gonna hear what I'm gonna do. Let's get it. All right, guys. So let's see. I got the free to pick the best roll I could have gotten. He's fuming right now that I got the free to pick. He wanted me to get his sample so bad that he can't even sit down.
This is exciting, though. This is exciting. You're gonna get to hear what could have been.
Who do I start with? Let's start with the organic one. We'll hear what Mr. Snap Ghost. He made one. Maybe I'll pick his. Maybe I won't because he's trash.
Yeah. I'm kind of trash on the keys,
Ooh, that's That's nice. It's kind of nice. You're kind of nice.
Okay.
All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's go to the splice ones. Let's hear what Master Villain thought he was gonna rope me into. What the fuck, dude?
Let's get crunk.
There's no way you gave me a Lil Jon type fucking beat, bro.
Straight up, it was looking under the genre of crunk.
Yeah.
That is fucking hilarious. Oh, you are out of your mind, dude. I would have been fuming if I got that.
I would have been fuming out of
crazy,
laughter.
dude.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Snap Ghost pick. Yo, I got the trap sample.
Some hard style.
All right,
That was a hard style sample right there.
that's pretty. Damn, that's crazy. Let's see what Master Villain picked for the track live shit. What the fuck? Is this like a house song? So it reminds me of like Wild Boys. Oh, the beginning, dude. Actually, no. This sounds like some fucking Wii Fit shit.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a Wii Fit beat.
What is this?
Time to create a character. Yep.
That is fucking...
Yeah. I was like, he'll never.
This is
expect
all
it.
cooked.
He'll never expect it. It's like that's it. There's a couple of moments in there.
Oh shit. All right. So
Yeah,
that's
I
some
thought
shit
there
to
was
pick
some-
from.
Yeah.
That's some shit to pick from. Let's
Yeah.
hear what we got for drums. Turn this up a little bit. Reminder, I got the trap kit. Pretty standard. Pretty standard. Don't really like that snare, but I bet if I do this, yeah, that's a little more of my speed. Let's see, hi-hat. You know. That's what we got. So what we got.
Nice and clicky.
Let's see, what is this? Wolf Effects. Okay. Okay, I'm not mad at that. That's pretty cool. Alright.
Sounds like in Looney Tunes when they like hit their toe with a fucking hammer.
Yeah. Can I like for a second say like, am I the only one that gets annoyed when people make these sample packs and there's like dead air in the beginning?
Yeah, like
I think they're trolling people.
It doesn't start on the transient.
I think they're trolling people. All right, let's get back to these. Oops, let's get back to these samples. I don't know what I'm doing. Where are they at? Jeez.
Trying to get crunk.
I kind of do. Is it crazy? Is it crazy that I kind of want to get crunk, dude?
I don't know, man. You know, put a...
I don't want this Wii Fit type shit.
I really
Get that shit out of my
really was
face.
hoping that.
For you to pick might have been worse.
Because now he's like, they're all fucked. Like, what am I supposed to do? He's like, I know now.
All right. I'm going to start with that. I might transition. Maybe I'll use the other samples.
Shit.
You know, let's fucking...
No, you can't. It's off,
Let's see.
Off limits.
It's part of the rules.
I just made the rule right now. You can't do that.
You know,
All right, let me...
the color guard.
I'm going to warp this a little bit before I throw it in the sampler. I find it's easier that way. I mean, this is an Ableton luxury to just kind of loosely throw stuff on the grid before throwing it into the sampler. So let's see what this sounds like. It just sounds like a Western.
It does.
I don't think I'm going to use any of that. Let's see. Okay, let's crop this here.
He's like, fuck, I picked this.
Oh my god,
Like
dude.
when someone shows up to get killed, it's like all quiet, and then the dude pops out.
Yeah, why did I pick this?
It's like, run, bitch, you gonna get stabbed.
Alright, let's see.
Make some Britney Spears type
Alright, I think that's something. I feel like I've been doing this more lately. Kind of doing some drum stuff first. Like kind of like chop up the sample and then, you know, start doing some drum stuff.
Nice drums. Yeah, solid right there.
When and done.
Forgot the
One and
tempo.
done and out. One and done.
Alright, let's see. So since it's like more trappy, I'm just gonna put everything on the grid for now. I don't remember who showed me this tech. Maybe a decap or might have been decap. So quantizing everything on the grid. I mean, and people who use, you know, other gear, you know, external gear, MPCs, you can nudge notes. So I am going to nudge the notes here on the track delay. And milliseconds, I can't really quantify that, so I just kind of do it to what sounds good. I try to stay under 10, but, you know, now that I got that snare hitting early, I think I want like a deeper snare sound. This is a weird sample. I think it needs to be dark. I think I want more swing on it. Maybe not that much. Yeah. Keep that simple for now. Quantize these. And then I actually like to do that same trick that I just showed with the track delay. I'll do that on the hi-hats too, just to give them a little swing. See, now we got some bounce. So let's get back to the sample. What did I do? I had some. Alright, let's see. Alright, so maybe I'll take the warp off so the sample plays slower. Alright, what were the pause there.
And that's all the time we have.
That's it.
They're dead.
That's
Time
it.
to get the fuck out.
I'm gonna beef up these drums a little bit. If you're an Ableton user, I don't need to tell you that the drum bus is just fire. But you'll hear as soon as I throw the drum bus on, start tweaking this a little bit, we got the sauce. After I blew your eardrums out. Honestly, I used to not use the compressor that came on the drum bus. I have no clue what the settings are. It's just a compressor button, but it's nice. See, the grit that it added to those drums, though, is second to none. What do they say? If you're not redlining, you're not headlining?
Hey, that's the saying. That's the motto.
So I think we're in a good place here. Let's add a sub bass. And then Quick Quack Up Stereo Pro. Monty Booker put me on this on one of his videos. I usually do this after, but I kind of want to get it's like a stereo shaper, but it, yeah. All right, let's
Such a fun plugin to look at too.
yeah, I mean, this is without it. With it, give it a little more punch. So it has like some. I don't want it to clash too much with the kick though. So let's see. All right, some misclicks, but let's All right, so I think that's I'll run with that, and I think now we can spruce up the hi-hats a little bit, maybe add some rolls where it's fancy. I think I always like to think of like rolls as almost like an open hi-hat. Everyone loves when it's like brrr, and then it goes into the snare. That's cool.
Okay.
So yeah, sometimes I like to do like a little auto pan, kind of move the hi-hats a little bit, just to give them a little bit of movement, maybe not too much. I don't want it like super stereo, but I want them to just kind of, go like this with the beat. Some ear candy. All right, so let's see. I may be overcooking. I'm going to go back to the samples again and see what's in here. Maybe there's another cool thing. So that might... I don't know. Let's see.
Pick sauce right there.
All right. See, the free to pick is actually kind of OP.
Yeah.
All right. And then I think here's some...
Now you gotta use one of Master's.
Shit, we'll see. I think big old reverb on this sound cool. May sound like that. Let's hear it in content. Oh, and I didn't forget about you. Did not forget about you. That's gonna go hard. I already know what I'm doing with that. All right, so I guess you guys can see my process a little bit. All right, straightforward enough. Definitely the drums and the sub are going to come in. Pretty standard stuff here. Let's see. So there's an 8-bar loop here. This is nothing new, what you already heard. So let's start arranging. All right, so maybe we'll do this here. Ah, okay, cool. All right, so let's see, what is this? Some plugins, you just open them and they just sound good, dude.
Love replica.
It just sounds good. Like the default dotted eighth note.
Oh my god, it's my favorite.
And I always put it on vintage digital because if you hear in the delay, it gets this like crunchy tones, you know? It gets this like, you know,
Yeah.
like a little more mix. I kind of want it to really, you know, give me a, yeah. Let's hear how that sounds. And this is not a pretty typical thing that I would make. This is some shit I'd be making for you.
yeah.
Like, this guy, you might hear this beat on a Master Villain song soon enough.
Extra part of the challenge, you gotta freestyle 16 bars of this.
Yeah, you wanted to give me those trash ass samples. So, yeah, this is your punishment.
LSAT.
LSAT. I was gonna say Casey.
Oh.
Another cool thing about Ableton is that recall function, because everyone's been there where you just play some shit and you're like, yeah, I don't remember what I just played. And you're actually just lying if you, I mean, you don't even have to lie. Just literally every beat maker has been in that situation. We're like, shit, what did I just play? If you're in a DAW that doesn't have that, yeah, you're sleeping. And I'm looking at you. Don't lose your ideas. You know?
Don't lose your ideas. Don't play on hard mode.
Honestly, I think it just needs a delay. Maybe a slower. Yeah.
Oh, where you at?
So this is another cool one. I like doing, you know, halftime. Kind of get this like crazy sound, but I like to automate the mix on halftime and kind of let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, maybe we could put it longer. Go wrong with some omnisphere and get, you know, some weird sounds in the background. So let's find some creepy creeps. Like, yeah, just, you know, something in the back. Let's see what that sounds like. Yep, just something super simple. keep it in the background. I honestly kind of hear like a drum fill. So let's get in here. I have actually a really fun. I like a drum fill that I like. The homie Sky King Drums shouts out. He records all of these. He's processing these. Shouts out. Hit him up for these drum fills because they're crazy. I fuck with that. And this is, I mean, beats basically there. Now, this is where I start subtracting stuff. I think that's really what makes these beats interesting. You definitely can't just have the drums rolling the whole time. So we'll do something fun here, like, you know, all the drums cut out. Let's see, like maybe something like this. But I love to do this throughout the whole beat. It's just, you know, you gotta like change the drums, like, you know, when the beat comes in the second time, like I'll do this and then take out like the first sub, take out the first few kicks. Maybe we'll do like let's see what like a kick roll sounds like. Honestly, I think that's it. I mean, at this point, I'd be overdoing it if I told you I really wanted to do more. I'm happy with this. Let's
keep that steak medium rare, baby.
Yeah, honestly, let's run this back from the beginning. If you're here still, make sure you're giving us a like on the video. Make sure you're subscribed. We're really doing this content. We're trying to, you know, branch out this year, give you, you know, a little bit more insights. And if you've heard my stuff, you know this is, I don't want to say it's out of my wheelhouse because I do enjoy making music like this, but maybe this isn't the music you see on like my Instagram feed or on my YouTube feed. So I think it's really cool that I get to branch out, show you guys, you know, not a one-trick pony. I get to make some other stuff. It's really fun.
Yes,
yeah, really just, you know, make sure you're giving us a follow, support. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play this back. I thought about adding, you know, some like, you know, snare rolls and shit, but sometimes less is more, and I'm happy with the way this turned out. So let's run this back.
Get it.
that's a beat. Yeah.
That's the beat.
This is not what I thought I was going to be making today. I really didn't know what to expect. I almost thought I was going to be able to, play it safe. I went out. I tried to use, as many of the samples as I could.
You got free to pick, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly,
I had free to pick.
You utilized it. So.
Yeah, I really did have free to pick. Yeah, I know you like it. This guy is ready. You guys might hear this as a Master Villain beat.
You're going to see a downvote on this video.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're here, make sure you give us a like. Make sure you subscribe to the Supraliminal page. All of our, socials will be in the description. We really appreciate the support. Again, we're trying to branch out. We're still going to give you our regular content. We want to get more into, back into our episodes where we're doing, beat sets, doing the interviews, things like that. But I'm just really happy to provide you guys, a diversified content. Honestly, I don't really know how else to say it, but we just want to do more than what we did last year. And we're on a good goal. I mean, it's April right now, but you guys are watching this. It's still going to be April.
Yep. Pushing out that new content, man.
Yeah, I mean, we're pushing it. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for picking the samples. Don't thank you for picking the samples.
That was tight, man. That was fun.
Yeah. Tap in. Much love. We'll see you guys next time.